What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Supergirl Season 2, Episode 2 of The Last Children of Krypton. And if you don't know, The Last Children of Krypton is Kara and Clark, Supergirl, Superman. So this is the end of the two-part miniseries that kicked off Season 2, if you didn't know. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Let me know, do you think I should keep the beard or get rid of the beard? Does it look good or bad? Let me know down below. So this episode started with Superman and Supergirl saving the day multiple times. It was kind of funny in the bit where they stopped the car from front and behind, and then the guys were shooting at both of them, even though they're people of steel. And then he goes, "I never get why people tried to punch me after using the gun." That was kind of funny, but for me, towards the middle, I was getting really bored of it being Supergirl and friends. It's not a Superman show. I was just ready for Superman to leave to see how this show has changed from Season 1, because we're not going to know that until Superman goes. So then we get to meet Kara's new boss, who seems like an arrogant dick to me. Just didn't work. They're kind of trying to do the kind of like the Superman and Mr. White kind of scenario here, but I prefer the Cat Grant kind of chemistry. I mean, she's leaving the show as a season regular. She will be recurring occasionally. It's good that she kind of gave Kara a prep talk and hugged her, and that Supergirl got to say goodbye as well. So that was a good bit. So Metallo draws them out, pretending to be someone that's going to jump off the bridge, and this is where Superman and Supergirl find out that he didn't die. They're like, Corbin, which is kind of interesting. And then they find out he's powered by kryptonite, and then they go into a massive fight scene where he really hurts Supergirl, and we get the iconic Infinite Crisis on Earth Easter egg where he's holding Supergirl. They even did a special cover for this, like they have done for some other episodes, and that was that was probably the best part of the episode. And obviously, because kryptonite powers Metallo, this caused some friction between Hank Henshaw, aka John Jones, and Superman. As Superman said in the first episode that they should have got rid of the kryptonite. So Supergirl wants them both to get on, so he promises to get on with her for Supergirl. So they go to the Fortress of Solitude. This is a place of solace, and it's occasionally the headquarters of Superman, where Martian, Manhunter and Superman find out that the metal was Promethean metal. Funny enough, if they use this in the correct way, Metallo's body was just regenerated, and he would have been invincible. So I presume he didn't actually die. And later on in the episode, we find out that they've created another kind of cyborg Metallo figure. Wind makes something so Superman and Supergirl can conduct the kryptonite, which breaks later on. Katniss sends someone identical to Metallo, the cyborg that I was on about, to Metropolis, to Krypton Park, kind of like a little Easter egg, I suppose. So one of them Superman has to go there, and Supergirl has to take on Metallo. So it's pretty cool seeing kind of two different battles, but yet again, Superman not needed, in my opinion, in this show. But I suppose because Metallo is a Superman villain, and yeah, I suppose it was justified. So Win and Alex find out that there's a mole within the DEO, and he kind of says it can be traced, kryptonite can be traced as it leaves a certain kind of smell, and they find out who it is, and they set a little trap which nearly backfires until Supergirl comes and saves the day. And whoever this Katniss lady is, let me know down below if you know, as I've got no idea. She hints about Alex's dad, saying, "I liked your dad," who ironically was the original Superman in the original series. So it'd be pretty interesting to see if we get some kind of storyline there. So Superman and Supergirl defeat Metallo and this the Cyborg with Alex Danvers and Hank Henshaw's help, ironically. So who is this Catmus woman? Let me know down below. I've got no idea who she is. Hank Henshaw and Superman make up, and eventually he gives up all the kryptonite, which is a good little kind of bit. But the problem is if all the kryptonite is really got rid of, then how is anyone going to defeat Supergirl? So I don't believe that all the kryptonite was taken. So Superman eventually leaves, which is good, because this isn't Supergirl and Friends. The people will only know how good this show is once Superman leaves as a kind of full-time cast, as he has been for the first 2 episodes. So I don't mind it being recurring, but he should not be in every episode. So as soon as he gets back, he texts his car saying, "I missed you," kind of cute, and then he gets a call from Perry White, Mr. White, as he did in episode 1. So that's kind of funny little, like, not Easter egg, just a little cheeky wink to the first episode, I suppose you could say. Right at the end, Mon-El, I did some research, it's Mon-El, wakes up right at the end. He's not Kryptonian, but whether they're going to play him off as Superboy or just Mon-El is going to be quite interesting. He kind of grabs Kara's throat right at the end. And James Olsen is now in charge of Grant's building, which is quite ironic, as seeing as they're making him the Guardian. Let me know down below, what do you think? Well, I personally don't think they should make him the Guardian, kind of Superman's photographer Clark Kent becoming a superhero. Makes no sense to me. A solid episode, pretty good episode. I mean, the only negative points I have is Win is kind of, it looks like they're trying to make him the Cisco, but for me, it's not working. He's more like the Felicity. They're kind of finding him special roles to do each week, like making the kind of thing that allows Superman to conduct the kryptonite until it blew up. I mean, and Superman being overly used, but hopefully this won't be the case. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe. Goodbye from Warstu and my little boy. I don't know if you can see him, Bazzy there. Thumbs up, just for my dog. And goodbye, peace.